What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the
You are?
Yeah. Coming in your jobby pants?
Yeah.
Jeez. Anyway, what is up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? My name is Jayde, and I've just spent the last 2 hours trying to fix my webcam. Logitech, I love you for what you're trying to do with the 4K streaming, but bro, seriously bro. Hi Hannah.
Hey guys! How you going? Hey Jayde.
I got a pretty clear signal that you weren't going to be joining me tonight.
No, I wasn't. And you know what? I thought, no, stuff the dishes. I'd rather spend my time with Jayde. I can do that later.
Stuff the dishes.
I can do that later. I'd rather spend my time with Jayde.
Awesome. So we're out here on what I've got, Hannah, is I was planning on playing that rage-inducing game.
Oh no!
I was actually planning on it. Why don't we start the first little bit having a chat, and then if I feel like it, we can go that route.
Cool.
Part of me is thinking that my webcam might crash the computer in like 10 minutes anyway. I'm feeling pretty down about it.
So
how much was the webcam? It was like $400.
Yeah. So the frustrating thing is that, you know, you update your computer because you know, constant updates, security features, improvements.
And then I'm always having to work around glitches.
And then there's glitches for the camera, so.
Macs just don't do this shit.
No.
Macs, you plug it in, and boom.
Yeah.
It works. And it is pretty much like boom.
What about for your webcam that you had previously? Did it play up this much?
No issues at all.
Yeah.
And like, I've had to do so many workarounds just to get this to work. So I don't know, that's been my entire evening. I didn't even have time to, you know, check in on Mike or anything like that, because for the last straight 2 hours I spent 10 minutes eating, and in total 2 hours I was fixing the webcam. So Logitech, man, I don't know what's up, man, but you need to figure out your drivers for this webcam before I demand double my money back.
Yeah.
It's nuts, bro.
The supermarket do that for you.
Oh no, that's different. That was gross. That was like, I remember you made this like meatball mixture that you were trying to make, and you were coming over to show me because you'd done like this paprika mix. You came in to show me, like it came up to my nose, one smell, I was like, dude, that's off. You're like, could you not smell that?
I think I was just in an auto mode that day. I was like, right, dinner, we're getting late. I need to get dinner on. And I was like, right, we're cooking mince. I haven't got anything out. Doing meatballs and...
Yeah, but health and safety, bro. You trying to kill me?
No, definitely not. But, you know, so anyway, I ended up taking it back and didn't need a receipt. They gave me my money back, and they also gave me a brand new packet.
But they've been a bit iffy. Like, I've noticed the meat quality has gone way down recently.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
How's our
Well, the computer's not crashed. Let me tell you, you'll know.
That's cool.
Because the whole screen will turn blue.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed.
And we've had a good day.
Yeah, we need to do an email up before bed.
Yeah, I've got to zip off a little bit earlier, so if you decide to play, I need to actually carry on with a few emails.
Do you want to say hello to Jackie? She's here.
Hey, Jakie, how you doing?
Hi, Jackie. Thanks for stopping by. Hope things are going well for you. I was there. I was there a little bit during Mike's stream, and they were talking about parking issues, Hannah.
Ah.
Shared driveway. I'm guessing a couple of people got a couple of vans, and yeah, parking issues, trying to back out, all this stuff. So I feel for Mike on that one.
Mm.
You know, it's my mum lives on a shared driveway.
Yeah.
I don't even have a driveway where I live, which is good and bad. Bad for the fact that I wish taxis had somewhere to park when they were coming to get me. We'd need a driveway for that, but we actually live on a main road.
Yeah.
So it was an oversight on my part when we were getting this place that there's actually nowhere for the cab to go.
No, that was so frustrating.
So
we obviously walked here for the viewing and
we just didn't think about it.
Looked at the apartment. The apartment had, 90% of what we thought we wanted in an apartment, but didn't really look at what was outside, which was frustrating.
So Jackie says, have you just started? Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's been frustrating. The camera's been playing up. Jayde's been trying to stream for the last 3-4 hours.
And my camera's been playing up. I think it's got to do with the latest Windows update or some patches that I installed. So feeling pretty fucked off about that, actually.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of money on this shit.
Yeah.
Jackie says, you know the setup there and it's worse now. Oh, so she's referring to, we know the setup on his old driveway and it's possibly much tighter now than it was, so gutted.
Yeah.
Our good friend Tiny is in the chat. What's going on?
Hey, Tiny.
What's going on, Tiny? Good to see you, man. Yeah, no, in neighbor politics, I mean, I can't say that, living in Auckland, we don't really deal with neighbors.
No.
You know, I just watch the comments, really. Awesome.
Who's that?
Jackie. Hey Mike, what's going on, man? Finally got my webcam working again after 2 hours. Hope you had a really good stream.
It seemed like so much longer.
I've been restarting my computer probably 15 to 20 times, so I didn't actually have a whole bunch of time to stop by. But I did see in the beginning, we were just talking about you, I did see in the beginning that part of your reality right now is parking issues. So I really feel for you on that, bro. Shared driveways are the worst thing out. No doubt they are. But you have to get on with your neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would say that I don't even mess with my neighbors.
No.
So that makes it easy to get along with them because I don't talk to them, don't interact with them, don't see them. They don't ask me for sugar. They don't ask me for milk. So on that basis, I'm a pretty happy Jayde. Have you met our neighbors? You've met a couple of them. I've not even met them.
briefly.
You've had to do shady deals for one of them. Didn't you let one of them in the hallway?
Oh, yeah.
The cardinal sin of apartment living, you're not supposed to let anybody in the hallway.
Yeah. I didn't actually know her name, but she told me where she lived and she was really appreciative. So, to get in our apartment, you have to have a security tag and
Twice,
and then your key for your apartment. Now, I think what she does is, what her and her flatmate do, is they just have security tags each and they leave the house unlocked. So, she forgot the tag one day. Now, she managed to get in the front door by following someone else. And then I had to. Then she's like, "Oh, can I come in?" I forgot
yeah,
mine.
nah, that was the biggest mistake. Like, I wouldn't have done that.
And then one day a lady was ringing, because we've got door phones, was ringing around all of our floor trying to let someone in. So random. Don't know her name, and I saw someone else that was going out to pick up her son. No idea that anyone had kids in this apartment. And then, I hear some people on Friday nights. They're obviously students. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I still maintain I wouldn't have done that. I would have just said, "Sorry, love, you're on your own. Those are the rules of the building.
Yeah.
You have a really nice night now."
Yeah.
She could have called the managers.
Yeah.
And cop the fee like everybody else has to.
Yeah.
I'm just not about it, bro. Like, imagine if she was a thief and we let a thief in the hallway.
Yeah.
And then she was jacking people's shit. Like, I would just feel so bad.
Yeah.
So, nah, I ain't about it.
No.
Previous to this, I used to live in a hotel. So it was even more secure because we had a reception.
Yeah.
And like they knew the usual people coming and going.
Yeah.
And if they saw a person, yeah, thanks, Tiny. If they even saw a person, even remotely looking sus, they would like get security and stuff. And I'm a real stickler for security.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be on lockdown, man. I expect my place of residence to be a fortress.
How's your day been, Tiny?
How's it going for you, Tiny? What happened to Mike exactly, Jackie? She said, "Sorry, Mike, lol." And Tiny says, "Always good to talk about some topics that hit nerves." So something obviously went down over there on Mike's stream.
Yeah, maybe fill us in.
Sucks that I missed it.
Yeah.
2 hours I had to spend fucking with this webcam. Fuck's sake.
So frustrating.
Ooh, they're all a bit quiet.
And we got any plans for tomorrow?
Yeah, just the usual.
Yeah, cool.
Should I sleep with the window open? Don't care. Jackie referring to her own security.
Yeah.
I mean, we can sleep with the window open because I'm 6 floors off the ground. Tiny says my day has been reasonably okay. Did some floor leveling on a house. Then did some floor leveling compound in a garage. Finished up by 3, was home by 4. Jackie said ground floor in a bad area, don't care.
Wow.
We actually heard about a friend though who's been robbed a couple of times and now they've moved out of the area. I felt really bad for the dude.
Yeah, I felt really bad for him. I think it was more than a couple. And
more than a couple of times have they been robbed, and they've literally moved out, like entirely out of the suburb.
Yeah.
Like that's just.
Yeah. Their house they own, and now they're not sure what to do with it. You know.
They're doing it up, and I think they're getting it ready for sale.
Yeah. So that's hard.
Same as me. All for the cats. Yeah. Cats gotta be free. Tiny says, I used to do security and bouncing. I dare people to break into my place.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How tall is he again? Like
6'3".
Yeah. I'd hurt my neck trying to look at Tiny.
I love that he's
I'd have to use my phone and just be like this and record it and then watch it later. Mind you, light sleeper don't have much that anyone wants. Being 6'3" and 110 kgs helps me a little. Smiley face.
She lost a bit of weight since high school, so wow.
Also have good neighbors. You know, when I was growing up, I lived in a roughish area, but we were never robbed. There was something about just getting to know people in the neighborhood that really made sense.
So you did know your neighborhood
when I was in high school. Yeah, my dad did the thing of getting to know the neighbors.
And I know your mum knows her neighbors.
Yeah, my mum's got this little mesh network around her house. She's got people looking out for her. She doesn't have too much of value, but if she was to lose what she does have, I know that would be devastating.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anarchist, for the lurk.
Hey, Anarchist, how you doing?
The Discord is open if you feel like stopping by. If you can hear this, Anarchist, I don't know if you can.
It's pretty cool.
That's what I mean by knowing your neighbors. Okay. Yep.
And it's pretty cool how you gave Anarchist a birthday present.
I did. I'm. What should I say? I'm an idiot. Because I like to give, and I especially like to give when there's no like clear logic to the giving. So, Anarchist had been talking for the longest time about wanting to buy Twitch merch like what we have.
Yeah.
And I understand he's talked a little bit about, you know, how he has to be careful with his money and Jayde's a giver, not a taker. You've got that right, Tiny.
Yeah.
He talked about how he wanted Twitch merch, and I was just like, stuff it. Just hook him up.
Somehow it came up in conversation the other day that because he's looking forward to his birthday. That's what he's looking forward to, and cool. Why not?
That's what I do, man. I'm just all about it, you know. Positivity, and I'm a firm believer that you don't die with your stuff. So you may as well share.
And that's how our meeting today really ended.
Yeah.
Which was really nice. It was a real positive meeting, Ding Dong.
I got straight home from a really positive meeting. A lot of exciting stuff happening for our organization out of that meeting. So I was like, stuff it, positive mood, bang. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And you know, as much as the if I was rich, I'd probably be giving away money and stuff like that. Love seeing people smile. Yep, we've done one giveaway on the channel, but we got super grenaded in the face because what ended up happening, is we got a whole bunch of people with multi accounts. So like, it was really okay. So Jakie's birthday is in March. She said she'll send me a list, and Tiny says he'll have his list ready for December. Cool, guys. December's a tricky one though, Tiny, because you know, Christmas and all. So did your parents do the whole guilt trip thing about blending your birthday with Christmas, or were they pretty good about keeping them separate? Big shout out to the Jayde Elephant Association.
What?
We've got Jayde Elephant Association in the chat.
Hey, how you doing?
They keep him separate. Good on you, man. Good on you.
Yeah, well, I had the problem as a kid that my mum always used to guilt me into having joint birthdays with my brother, since his birthday was the day after. She'd always try and get us to have shared birthday parties. So she'd give us birthday parties, but she'd always try and make it together. So we're lucky in one sense, but no uniqueness.
Jackie says, shit, I'll be easy. A bag of cat biscuits will do. Tiny says I was sort of spoiled as a kid. Tiny says, not like badly, but I definitely didn't go without food. Big chubby I was. Yeah, no, not to take it to an emo place, but there were a couple of times where dinner was looking pretty sparse. And whenever I did get gifts from my parents, it was probably more mind blowing than it would have been to a lot of people. So yeah. But I think you know, just to talk about that adversity, like I don't like, it wasn't a bad thing. I actually feel grateful that you know, that I had to start from the bottom, I suppose you would say, because it gave me resilience, it gave me resourcefulness, it gave me a willingness to strive. You know, striving is not something I see around me a lot anymore.
Yeah.
So Tiny says I was born big too, so I have lots of excuses. 10 pounds, 10 ounces as a baby. My mum used food as a coping mechanism, hence why us kids got so fat. Okay.
So you got a few brothers and sisters?
Tiny says we're all privileged to a certain extent. Sometimes we just don't see how good we've got it compared to other countries out there.
Yeah.
Jackie says, I can remember my Christmas stockings, a book, some fruit, some sweets, and that was it.
Yeah.
Tiny says, I've got one sister. That's it, Hannah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I've got one brother, and his birthday's the day after mine.
And I've got, I don't mind sharing this, so I've got one brother, two sisters, one of those sisters used to be my brother that transitioned. Then my mother had another boy and a girl, and then my dad had another 2 girls and a boy. I think that's all.
Yes, that is all.
And then, it yet remains to be confirmed how many actual children I have. So.
Oh, yeah, Jayde. You got one beautiful daughter, and you have 2 nieces.
Yeah, I got 2 nieces. Tiny says your parents like to shag, obviously. Yeah, so yes.
They don't have Netflix.
They don't have Netflix, and my parents both started again. So they've got this flock of older children, and then they had so I think the youngest right now is